Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Gizmo Joe. Today we're going to be taking a look at a gallium nitride charger, or at least I think that's how you say it. But anyway, what we have in front of me is the HEYMIX 66 watt GaN, or gallium nitride fast charger. Now, gallium nitride, just a little background, is basically like a semiconductor, I guess. Again, if anybody really knows how this works, let us know in the comments. I don't profess to know exactly what's going on here, but basically the gist of it is that chargers in the past used silicon, and silicon gets hot, and they typically can only make chargers so small and all that sort of stuff. And if anybody has had a computer or anything in the last 10 years or whatever, know that you get these giant bricks like this. This is actually my charger that came with my new Lenovo laptop. It's a USB-C charger, but it has this giant brick thing and all these cables and all that sort of stuff, and it's not very convenient if you want to travel with it. It's kind of heavy, it's bulky, it's got all this stuff hanging around. So anyway, gallium nitride chargers aim to fix that because they are tiny. Now, this one here is, like I said, from a brand called HEYMIX. Don't know much about them. I would imagine they're Chinese, but I picked this up from Amazon Australia, and this was $59.99, so 60 bucks. I'll leave a link down in the description in case you are want to grab one yourself. But before we dive into the box, let's just take a look at what it says here. So basically, it will charge 3 devices simultaneously. So we've got 2 USB-C ports plus a USB-A port. What you'll notice as well is there's not 2 of them in the box, there's just 1. So I guess that's just to show you the actual connection. What you'll see there, that looks like an American or Japanese plug, but inside here comes with a little travel adapter, which is one of the reasons why I bought it in the first place. But anyway, it says here that it is 60% smaller than standard chargers, and it charges up to 2.5 times faster. And like we said here, it's a 66 watt charger. The model number on this guy is a 2C1A, and basically it says it's the smallest 66 watt power delivery wall charger ever. I don't know if that's just a bit of hyperbole on their part. I think Anker and a whole bunch of other companies make chargers that are gallium nitride, and they're roughly the same size. So I don't know if it's any smaller than those. But anyway, if we take a look here, it's basically just got some safety information on the side, their logo. It's compatible with all device. So there you go. Flick it over onto the back. Obviously, we've got this little, Amazon appropriate sort of picture here. It's showing it charging what looks like a MacBook, an iPhone, an iPad, all at the same time. Now, there's a couple caveats with this, so just beware for a second. Or actually, sorry, I actually erroneously stated the model number to be 2C1A. It looks like that is not the case. Bit confusing. This is model number P265B. Anyway, it's good for 110 to 240 volt. And again, that just goes to show you, so on the front, it's got the American sort of style, which is definitely 120. And then like here in Australia, for instance, it's 240. So you need something that has that ability to switch between the two if you're going to do a lot of traveling. Otherwise, you need a transformer and all this other nonsense. Most electronic chargers, though, are able to take both sort of voltages. And let's see here, we've got the USB-A output. So remember, we've got 3 ports here. We've got a USB-A and 2 USB-Cs. So basically it says 5 amp at 3 volt, and then it's going to depend on what else is plugged into it. All right, so then you've got your USB-C 1 and 2 output, and we've got 5 volt to 15 volt, depending on, again, what's connected to it and at what time. And basically it says here, it's got USB-C support for power delivery 3.0, 2.0, quick charge 3.0, 2.0. The USB-A is quick charge 3, and it looks like here USB-C 1 and C2. So again, you've got 2 USB-C ports. It looks like if you've got those 2 ports plugged in at the same time, you're going to get 30 watts and 30 watts for a maximum of 60 watts. If you've got USB-C 1 or 2 plus the USB-A port, then what you're looking at is the USB-C port will deliver 45 watts, whereas the USB-A port will deliver 18. So that's a maximum of 63 watts simultaneously. Now, if you've got 3 devices connected, so you've got a USB-C, USB-C 2 and USB-A, the way it breaks down is basically the USB-C 1 will deliver 30 watts, the USB-C 2 will deliver 18 watts, and the USB-A port will deliver 18 watts as well for a maximum of 66 watts. So depending on what you've got plugged in here, that's going to, affect sort of the amount of power that's going to your devices. So, like if you are, say plugging in your laptop, but you've got your phone and an iPad or whatever connected at the same time, this little guy may not be putting enough power into your laptop. It's going to really depend on the requirements of each device. So make sure you read up on that before you buy one of these. All right. But anyway, that's enough of that. Let's take a look at what's actually in the box. So again, not too familiar with this particular company, but the price was right, and I'm actually traveling overseas pretty soon. Wild, I know, because I'm actually in Australia, especially at this time, considering the borders are still shut. But I'm traveling overseas, and so I wanted something that was really small because I am bringing my laptop with me because I need to do work, and I didn't want to bring this thing. So like I said, this is off of my new laptop, and it's a 65 watt charger, USB-C, but I think from what I've read online, I'll be able to get away with 45 watts of power delivery. So I should be able to use this guy as well as charge my phone at the same time and still charge up my laptop. If not, I'll just have to essentially take turns with stuff and just charge my laptop solely at one time, because if I do that, then basically what I'm getting is 45 watts or whatever. But anyway, so let's take a look at what's in the box. So the box is nice and clean, like this. And then when we open it, basically we get a little hard case, which is a nice little touch. I actually quite like this. There's nothing else inside this. So I am just going to literally shoot that box over there. And what you can see here is we have a nice sort of hard case. It's got the HEYMIX Professional logo on here. For its size, I would have liked it to include like a carabiner. I can never remember if I'm saying that correctly, but something like a little clip or something to hang this off of. But I mean, look, I wasn't expecting this, so I'm not going to complain too much. But the case itself looks all right. So let's unzip this and take a look at what's inside. So, all right. Okay, there's a lot going on here. So I didn't realize everything's black. You can get this in white, but I chose black because my laptop's black and I wanted to kind of keep everything together. So first things first, here is the little Australian adapter. Just a side note, I cannot stand Australian plugs. I think they're so annoying. But anyway, that's beside the point. That's a little rant that's neither here nor there. Anyway, here is basically just like an extension cable. So, like I said, this is a wall plug, but if it's in an awkward spot or whatever, it comes with this nice little extension cable, which is a nice little touch. Don't know if I'll really use it, but again, if you have cables that are fairly short to charge your devices, then this is going to come in handy because you're going to be able to plug this guy in somewhere else, and so on and so forth. So it's going to extend your reach. All right, so that's that stuff. There's nothing else in here. We've got, little elastic thing. All right, so here is a USB-C to USB-C cable. Now this guy, I want to say is maybe, I don't know, maybe a meter or so, half a meter. But anyway, this is the cable itself. I mean, it's not braided or anything, but it's pretty thick. I don't think it would get kinked up or anything like that. But this is, I think, a 100-watt USB-C cable, which is what you want. You got to be careful when you buy USB-C to USB-C cables, because these devices that output, these high wattages, you want to make sure that you get cables that are compatible with that. I don't know why I'm trying to put that back on, but anyway, because if you get something that isn't compatible, then your charger's not going to work, and you're going to say, what is this junk? What did I get? So that's a nice little touch. I'm glad I don't have to go buy these. You can get them fairly easy, but to have one in there is great. Anyway, here's the main event, I guess, so to speak. So that's all that's in this little case. I'm just going to put the case off to the side. This is it. This is the charger. And as you can see, it's pretty small. I mean, this looks like a phone charger, which is really amazing considering the amount of power that this guy pumps out. So let's just take a look at it quick. It's black. Like I said, you can get it in white as well if you want. I like the black one. But anyway, that's beside the point. You've got the HEYMIX logo here, HEYMIX logo on the other side. Basically, there's not much to talk about. You've got a little flip down plug. So again, that's the sort of American Japanese style. I'm sure other countries use that as well, but America uses the straight prongs, and that flicks up like that for easy travel. On the side here, you've got your USB-A and then your two USB-C ports. And now let's take a look at that adapter. So again, I wanted something that I could use both here in Australia as well as overseas, because I am going to America soon. And basically the way that this adapter works is you can kind of see how it's got these tracks here. So you've got your prongs when you bring those down for the US plugs, but then when you flick those back up, you've got these prongs here. So this is your adapter, and that just sort of slides on like this. Bang, like that. So obviously to plug that in, you're going to have to flick the charger over like that. But Australian, and then if you want to go American, just yank that off, and there you go. You've got your American plug. The size of this thing is just amazing. I mean, look at the comparison here. So here is my laptop charger for my new laptop. That's a ThinkPad E14 Gen 3. It's giant. And this is a 65 watt charger. This is a 66 watt charger. I mean, it's just incredible. The size is amazing. And look, like I said before, you know, depending on what you've got plugged into this guy, it's going to divvy up the power based on the you know, number of devices that you have plugged into it. But you know, it should be more than enough for my laptop as well as my phone. Supports quick charging. It's got all the bells and whistles that you need in this super tiny package. I mean, this can fit in my pocket, and the fact that it's going to go into my carry-on luggage is great because it means it's not going to take up any space. It barely weighs anything. And from what I've read, I've never used one of these guys before, but they don't get very hot, and so that is a real plus. But anyway, that's going to do it, guys. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Gizmo Joe. If you're interested in buying one of these, I'll leave a link down in the description to the Amazon Australia website. Now, I do not know if you can get this brand on the American Amazon, but I'll have a look for you. And if there's a link there, go ahead and click it. But yeah, you know, look, these guys are well worth their money. Like I said, that was 60 Australian dollars, and it's just going to save me a heck of a lot of headache because this thing is a pain. This thing is going to charge my phone, going to charge my laptop, it's going to charge everything. And that is great, especially when you're traveling. Even if you weren't traveling, still awesome. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of Gizmo Joe. Thanks so much for watching. Give this video a like and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you have any comments, questions, etc., just hit me up in the comment section below. Anyway, that's going to do it. This is Gizmo Joe signing off.